Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you another what I eat in a day. I am still doing a pantry freezer challenge. I've been doing that since the beginning of the year, and it's going really well, and it's really helping me save money, and it's helping me use what I already have on hand. Now I pretty much do a pantry freezer challenge year round. I do go to the grocery store periodically, but I don't go as often as I feel like most typical American families do. And for one, it's just my husband and I. And two, I get a lot of free stuff from families and friends. Everybody that I know knows that if they don't want something, they can give it to me, and I will either use it or give it to somebody else. I also volunteer at a food pantry, and that helps keep costs down low. And why do a freezer pantry challenge? One, to save money. Two, it's really good. If you're one of those people that goes shopping all the time, but then you're never eating at home, you're not saving money doing that. Or sometimes we buy things because it's a good deal, but I always give the example, if you see tomato soup for 10 cents, so you buy, 3 cases of it, but nobody in your house eats tomato soup, and it's just sitting there on the shelf day after day, week after week, month after month, maybe it's sitting there for years, did you really save money? No, because you're not using it. So the pantry and freezer challenge is a good opportunity to see, what do we use, what do we not use. If we have a stockpile, what items should I stockpile more? What items should I stockpile less or not at all? Should I even start a stockpile? It's really great for multiple reasons. So especially with everything that's going on, now is a really great time to eat that stuff in the bottom of the freezer, and way back in the cupboard. And I was doing this pantry challenge at the beginning of January 2020, so before everything got super serious and people were talking about stockpiling, and at least where I live and all that kind of stuff. So this is just one particular day of what I eat. I eat everything in moderation. I lost 40 pounds in the last year or so, and I'd like to lose a little bit more. And this is how I do it. All food groups are okay, everything in moderation, and I'm really working on eating smaller portions of things, because my issue was not what I was eating, it was how much I was eating. So you're gonna see fresh fruits and vegetables, you're gonna see processed foods, you're gonna see meat. I don't eat a lot of meat and dairy, but you are gonna see some of that kind of stuff. Sometimes I go out to eat, sometimes I don't, although with the pantry freezer challenge, I'm really trying to limit how much I eat out. Also with everything that's going on in the world and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is my breakfast. I've been eating oatmeal a lot as of lately. I really love oatmeal, and I wasn't really eating it a lot while I was on Weight Watchers just because it's a lot of points. But now that I'm just kind of doing a calorie counting type thing, I'm adding it to my daily routine. So this is, I prepare it the night before. So this is the night before, and I have to go to work tomorrow. This is a half a cup of oats, which is 150 calories, and that is the serving size, half a cup. And I do it with a cup of unsweetened almond milk. This is vanilla flavored. Now I use coconut milk, I use sweetened, I use vanilla, non-vanilla. The only milk alternative I'm really not a fan of is soy milk. I know soy gets a bad rap, but for me, I just don't like the taste of it. So my preference is almond milk, but coconut milk is a good second. And we get coconut milk a lot at the food pantry I volunteer at, and I'm able to take it. So I've got a ton of that too. I use some Splenda for sweetening. I can't believe it's not butter. I got hooked on while I was on Weight Watchers. And then this is a French vanilla. This is supposed to be for coffee, and it's actually 0 calories. And I got this at the Dollar Tree a while back. I wish I would have bought more of these because I can't. I know they have them in other brands, but they're more expensive than this Dollar Tree one. And this one has lasted me over a year because I don't use it for coffee. I use it, well, I use it for, I make like Mio coffee, but that's a topic for another video. But I use very, very little of this, and I put a little bit of it in my oatmeal, and that's really the key to give it that extra flavor. I will put this in the fridge, and the next day I heat it up. I don't like my oatmeal cold. I like it warm, and it's all good to go. For lunch today, I am having 2 eggs, just flattened so that the yolks broke, with a flour tortilla toasted with a tiny bit of mayonnaise. Then I'm also having a this is a clementine flavor. These are amazing. And then I'm also having it with some steamed broccoli, and the broccoli has a little bit of salt and some, I can't believe it's not butter spray. The next thing I'm having to eat today is some broccoli. This is just steam in the bag broccoli. It's 100 calories for the entire bag. I put a little bit of salt and some, I can't believe it's not butter spray on it. I also have a Great Value light Greek yogurt blueberry. These are 80. These are really good. I do have a dairy sensitivity, but for some reason, the Greek yogurt doesn't really bother my tummy. Also, I'm having a string cheese. This is like a low-cal string cheese. This is 50 calories. And this, and string cheese doesn't bother my stomach either. So this is a nice little afternoon meal, snack type thing. Yeah, and it should be pretty good. For tonight's dinner, I am having a bagel with some schmear. The cream cheese is a chive onion, and the bagel is a cinnamon raisin. I know it's a weird combination, but I really like the sweet with the savory. The bagel was free from volunteering at the food pantry, and the cream cheese was free from volunteering at the food pantry. And then I am also having it with some leftover mac and cheese. I made the mac and cheese the other day. I probably won't eat all of this right now. We'll see. My husband will probably steal most of it. But the mac and cheese is actually from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just trying to eat the stuff that I have on hand. And this should be a pretty tasty hodgepodge dinner. For my evening snack, I am having no sugar added fudge pops. I got hooked on these when I was on Weight Watchers. I believe at the time they were 1 point for each. And a serving is actually 3 for 120, which isn't too bad. But I'm just going to have one because I'm going to have one of my Mr. Brownies. I get these from the Dollar Tree, but I know that you can also get them from Big Lots. Okay guys, so that was what I ate on one particular day, and I hope that you guys are getting some ideas on some meals that you can eat. And some of my meals are kind of strange. You know, I kind of just eat whatever is around most of the time. You know, so sometimes I'll have, you know, a half of a sandwich that's left over with some pasta and meatballs that's left over. And that's how I've always eaten, and I think it's a good way to use what you have instead of making something else. And so sometimes they're kind of randomly put together, and sometimes they're a little more well planned. But I hope that you guys enjoyed, and please consider to subscribe to my channel and like and comment down below. Let's get to know each other. And if you didn't know, I have an Instagram, The Frugal Life of Mercedes, and I post pictures of my hauls up there first usually. So until next time guys, bye.